Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final game of round 2 of the Mad Dragon Six Nations 2025. What a game in store today. Scotland going up against Ireland. Two of these teams have come into this tournament with high hopes after both getting a win in the last round. Taking a look at the table, how things stood at the end of round 1. Both on 4 points, that points difference, the only thing separating them. Ireland got a lot of questions to ask, a lot of possession and territory not on their side last week. Scotland had a rough first half but did bounce back and look much better in the second one. Ireland and Scotland both got questions to be answered today. Who will come out on top? As Sam Prendergast once again at the fly half shirt for Ireland starts us out, and Blair Kinghorn takes it well and wants to start this one off quickly, gets a good kick back downfield, and Bundy Arkey charging it up, and here comes Hugo Keenan. You always know he's a buzz of excitement once room begins to open up. Ireland do like to bring him into that attacking line as Andrew Porter this time, or just breaking through a couple of tackles there as Ireland move up into this Scottish half, and Kelleher runs into a brick wall there, no way through. And Jameson Gibson Park trying to go left now through to Robbie Henshaw, goes for another offload. Ireland playing quite wildly here as Tyke Byrne causing some nuisance as well. Word from the Irish coaches will have been keep control of possession, keep control of territory in this one as Hansen runs in to his opposite number, no way through there. And Sam Prendergast just trying to slow it down a little bit, try and let this Ireland team get a bit more organised as Andrew Porter runs into a huge crunching tackle by the Scottish forwards, and Caelan Doris, the captain, leading from the front. Oh, he had James Lowe on his shoulder. I don't think he noticed him in time. Makes a great surge through the line though, and they go out to Sam Prendergast. Oh, it's a loose ball, and it's that man there, Darcy Graham. Oh, we know the speed he's got, and James Lowe was busy in midfield. I don't think anyone can get back for him. And it's a beautiful dotted try down. He ran into the post. That's got to be a very painful run to have made. Ireland allowed to get back to make the tackle. Ronan Kelleher did so well there. I don't think I've ever seen a player run into the post before, but he does well to stretch his arms out and get that try. And Scotland, from not having anything going on in this game so far, to a breakaway try from the fastest man on the field, as Darcy Graham gets a superb try. Going to be an easy conversion for Finn Russell, you have to say by now, right in front of the post. For Ireland, it's a bit of a mirror image from what happened in that England game, where they themselves had very little possession and very little territory early on, and it was actually an England mistake that allowed Josh van der Fleer to make a breakaway and score his try. That luck has come back to haunt them in this one, as basically the same things happened against them. Sam Prendergast to get us kicked off as this Murrayfield crowd gets into good spirits, chanting around the stadium. Received once again by Blair Kinghorn, wants to play that same move as they kick it down straight into the hands of Bundy Arkey, charging it up into that midfield line. Slow ball from James Gibson Park. The ref says to use it. They get it out to Andrew Porter, trying to take on some slightly smaller men out on this wing, but Matt Ferguson certainly maybe not the man he was expecting to run into. Oh, that's a great line by Jack Dempsey. Hold on, Scotland are busy looking to snipe some of these balls. If they go right, they surely have numbers. It's not a great pass though by George Horde, slipped out of his hands. It is dry down there, no real excuse for that, and manages to get there. Oh, but Sam Prendergast just sliding through the line, and it's a high tackle coming in by the Scottish player. Ref comes over to have a word. Scottish player a little bit happy about it. Social media might have a bit of a go at him for a round of applause afterwards. But Ireland have the opportunity. They don't go for the 3. Sam Prendergast obviously taking that collisions. Let Tyke Byrne take over the kicking duties to get that into touch. Luckily, that's a very good kick from the flank. But does find good ground. Ireland move up into the Scottish 22. Can they make this pressure tell as they throw it wide? They want to go for the maul. They're happy they're just dragging a couple of forwards. Scotland not really committing a lot to that maul. The maul has slowed up very quickly though as they go up right here to Henshaw. Oh, just slides through the tackle on his opposite number. Hugh Jones coming in there on Tyke Byrne. Oh, Tyke Byrne on the crash ball line like a missile. Not just can he kick to touch like a demon apparently, he can also charge at that line with ferocity. And Ireland get themselves on that scoreboard through Rory Darge. Little sidestep on the fullback as well. And dots it down. Ireland back in this game. Those are the sort of mistakes Scotland can't really need to make. The compound errors that come in. When you have the loss of the ball at the breakdown, allows Ireland to be able to break the line. You immediately need to shut down that man. You go for the high tackle. It's a penalty. They kick out wide. And look how that's turned around. And all of that has started from one bad pass from George Horn. And you just can't be affording to do that sort of stuff. This Ireland team will punish you. Home advantage or not for Scotland. You cannot give Ireland these sorts of opportunities. Finn Russell to get us kicked off and underway once again as he goes long into the hands of Hugo Keenan, who will just get wrapped up there by the Scottish players. It's up for a maul. Ireland still have control of this ball. It's out the back there with Bundy Arkey. They go out towards the right-hand side here. It's Josh van der Fleer. We know the pace he's got. Runs in to a Scottish tackle there. Jamison Gibson Park wants to go left. Thinks he's seen men outside here. Andrew Porter, James Lowe still just waiting to get into this game. It's awfully slow by the left wing. And maybe now as Ty Byrne takes it up, the try scorer, and manages to get round another player. James Lowell just running for support in that ruck. He just really can't seem to get into this game at the minute. Sam Prendergast thinks he's seen room over the head of Darcy Graham. Not managing to find it though. It's a good shot though by the Irish scrum half to be able to run across and shut that one down. As Scotland now always Matt Fagerson breaks to the line, and suddenly Robbie Henshaw has to... Oh, sorry, it's Hugo Keenan has to make that big tackle. There's no one in this backfield. If Scotland notice the space out the back, they don't, but Schoeman's got some good running lines. Oh, it's missed the tackle coming in there, and Mac Hansen has to rush back and cover tackle that one. Scotland made great meters through the prop. Oh, I don't think Finn Russell is ready for that one. What a great run by Schoeman that was, though. You've got to love to see the big men on the charge. And this time George Horn will go left. Once again to Schoeman. He's made himself busy today. This time is taken down. Still looking to punish this left-hand side as they try and get it around the outside. Sam Prendergast as well there to step in. Good shot into the ribs. They're going to have to go right this time. And Rory Darge offloads it to his hooker, Ewan Ashman, trying to make a few more meters up towards this Ireland try line. They've gone left. They've caught them napping there. Oh, as Matt Fagerson manages to get across. He can't dot it down the same way that Darcy Graham did. And I think it's superb work by Jamison Gibson Park once again to be able to deal with it. Ty Byrne has stepped up for kick and shooties once again. What on earth is this coaching staff playing at? I mean, Scotland certainly would have been ready to deal with this. They're expecting Sam Prendergast to step up, but they've let the flanker take all the kicking today. Scotland back in possession. Have they let that opportunity go slipping? James Gibson Park has been busy today in defence, to be fair to him. As they get it out to Ewan Ashman this time, manages to break through that tackle. Scotland looking a little bit slightly out of position. They just can't quite get a formation together. Ireland are happy. Just sort of running a bit of a blitz defence at the minute. Quick off the line. Not really letting them get through. Schoeman has been a huge ball carrier in this game so far. As Keller takes a little while to get up after that contact. Tui Piloto also just trying to search through. What a great season he's had at club level. Wanting to bring that energy into the international scene as the half-time whistle is just around the corner. Ireland look like they've really held Scotland just in a position here. Can't really seem to find any way through. That's a nicer offload. Got to try something different now at this point. They go back towards the left this time as Schoeman wrapped up by Caelan Doris, the captain, leading from the front. And Ireland do well. Andrew Porter smuggling that ball away from inside of the ruck. What will Ireland do? Do they want to just get this off the park? Do they want to just play it themselves? Sam Prendergast gets wrapped up in one more tackle. They try and play out the back. They go for a kick out wide by Henshaw. Doesn't want to play on. They'll go in at half-time level pegging. This is a game that certainly could go either way. 7-all apiece. Caelan Doris is a man that's absolutely put his body on the line in this one. Well, it's a game that was always going to bring excitement. Scotland going up against Ireland, battling to try and get themselves up towards the top of the table. This game starting out strong for Ireland, really putting that Scottish defence under a lot of the pressure, though. Scotland managing to weather the storm and waiting for that first mistake to eventually kick in. A bad pass going out and being able to be scooped up by Darcy Graham, who we know has the pace to be able to just run the length of the field. No one able to get back, not even the post had the ability to stop him, able to dot down his try, converted by Finn Russell. Scotland getting themselves out to that 7-0 lead, required Ireland to answer back, and answer back they did, being able to get a big turnover, cause compound errors as a penalty came in for a high shot. Scotland may be lucky to have avoided the yellow card for the high tackle, Tyburn putting them in a great position, only to finish off the try himself to bring them back into this game. Sam Prendergast to convert that one to draw them all level. Scotland nearly had the final answer in this first half, though, getting over that try line, but not able to dot the ball down. How well did Jamison Gibson Park do to hold that ball up and avoid them from scoring one more? Half-time, it's 7-all apiece. Scotland, though, desperately trying to sniff out that second try. Second half to get it kicked off and underway then. Who will unlock the deadlock of this game? It's Finn Russell. Kicks it deep. Down into the hands of that man there. Caelan Doris, who's always looking to try and get onto it. There's obviously been words from the coaches there noticing he's going for those big carries early on. Can't quite make the distance this time as Sam Prendergast tried to get the pass away. Ball slipped out of his hands. In the tackle though, Abel. No knock-on awarded by the referee there. I'm not sure if that actually came back off a Scottish hand. But Scotland now have possession earlier into this game than maybe they were expecting. As Xander Fagerson carries it up. No way through the wall of green as Finn Russell trying to play out wide. The two centres collide. Nowhere out there. There is actually a lot of room out here for Darcy Graham. No one's noticed it. Difficult to get that pass all the way out to him. But he had a lot of room. They'll go left instead as Rory Darge. Nowhere to go on that side. They're going to go right this time, surely, as Finn Russell tries to play something different as Duan van der Merwe has come off his wing. Great work by Finlay Beelum, to be fair, down on the ground there to be able to get his hands on the ball. And Jamison Gibson Park wants to kick this one deeper, back into the Scotland territory. Mac Hansen doing well to chase that ball down and wraps him up. Ireland know how important territory is in this game after that loss. Oh, sorry, not loss, but nearly a loss to England in the first round. They'll just want to play up in this Scotland half. This is where mistakes can come in. Scotland want to go for their own exit clearance. They want to play down this end as Mac Hansen now trying to work out where he can go for a counter-attack, all wrapped up by a blue ocean running over there to shut him down. As Ireland now want to still try and pinpoint that kick in that backfield. Not the greatest kick by Sam Prendergast. Could have looked to go towards the other corner. Finn Russell gets it away and Duhan van der Merwe with a bit of space this time, causing this Irish defence to break up a bit. Scotland have the opportunity now. If they go right, they certainly have numbers. Has George Horn noticed it? They try and go out now. Oh, that's a good line by Finlay Beelum to shut down the fly half. He's just lost the support runners there. And the refs picked him up there. There was a forward pass, says the referee, off the scrum half. Rory Darge, a bit too quick off the line. We'll have a look at it. Oh, it's just forwards. I mean, many refs would give that as completely flat. Forward pass given, though. Opportunity given back to Ireland. As we'll go for our first scrum of this game. Let's see what both these teams have up their sleeves. A lot of big names in this scrum. A lot of weight in both packs. Ref calls set as Jamison Gibson Park feeds the ball. Ireland got the early drive on. Can they keep mounting this pressure, trying to draw a penalty from it? Doesn't look like it's coming. Ref wants it used. And Bundy Arki trying to charge the line. Make some good meters there. Into the Scotland half. If they go left, surely got to be numbers. Oh, Finlay Beelum took it on a crash line. I think it was going wider was the better option here. Sam Prendergast eventually tries to get it out towards this wing. It's not going to come. James Lowe still looking for this ball at some point in this game. It's got to come, right? As Caelan Doris runs into a line, doesn't look confident in it, and the ball has been lost. Caelan Doris is still on the ground. It looks like it could be his ankle. He's picked up an injury. And that could be very, very telling in this game as Caelan Doris has to run back for this one and just runs it off the park. I think that's maybe a slightly, not selfish act, but he's got to get a bit of medical treatment here. The doctors are running on. They're checking his ankle. He doesn't look comfortable. The captain doesn't want to go off. He's remaining on the field. But that is a vital, vital player to have had a big knock in this game. He's standing at the back of the maul there. He doesn't really want to get involved. Don't put too much weight on it if possible. And that might give Scotland a bit of a boost into this game as Hugh Jones tries to sneak a line through there. Duhan van der Merwe wants this ball to go wide. If they notice it going left, Schoeman runs it into another big man there as Finlay Beelum comes across to stop him. No way through there. Take him back. What can Scotland do now? They might have an advantage here if Caelan Doris can't run off this ankle injury. They try and play out towards his left-hand side. It's Finlay Beelum once again on the tackle sheet, doing absolutely brilliantly. George Horn plays it back. They go for a kick over the top. I don't think anyone was ready from that from Finn Russell. There was nobody chasing that one at all. And maybe it's going to open up here for Henshaw. Just can't get around on that outside shoulder. Ireland get possession back. Maybe they weren't really expecting that one. Sam Prendergast still desperate to punish this corner. That is a beautifully weighted kick. Manages to bounce into touch by inches, keeping it infield. That would have been very, very punishing had that gone out on the full. Great kick by the Irish fly half. Moves them back up into this Scottish half of the pitch, as the ball comes in. Decent exit clearance kick. It's gone out on the full. I actually wonder if that's been passed back inside the 22 from Scotland. Let's just have a look as the referees have a little conversation about where it's going to be taken from. It is. It was thrown back inside the 22, meaning it'll be all the way back down here. And now Ireland have the opportunity as Hugo Keenan looks to go somewhere. Oh, thought the call on the inside. It was actually came from a Scottish call. And he's bought into the fake call and given that ball away. But Scotland hand possession back to Ireland as Finlay Bealham tries to snipe his way through. Still 7-all apiece in this game as Tadhg gets absolutely smashed in the double tackle. Coming in by Rory Darge there. Andrew Porter wants to get his side back in some good momentum. Charging up into the Scottish half. Got to go quicker as they give it out to Caelan Doris. Injured but still playing on. Wants to keep his team driving forwards. They know a win is going to be all important in the series as Tadhg goes through and goes for the drop goal. Who would have seen that coming? He's shown off his footballing skills in this game today. I cannot believe the blindside flanker has gone for the most audacious drop goal I might have ever seen. One-on-one with a fullback. And goes for the drop goal. Slots it through. I mean, you can't take anything away from it. It's a beautiful kick. Just certainly would have thought they would have gone for some different options there. What have the Irish coaches been working on in the training pitch? Ireland go into the lead 10 points to 7 and have possession of the ball with only 5 minutes left. I don't know if this is a good option here from Sam Prendergast to give this ball away. I would be holding on to possession. That Ireland will know exactly how important possession is in that final 5 minutes after that England game. Scotland know territory is important to get back up, but I wouldn't give the ball back to Ireland as Hugo Keenan does his man with a little double step there. And James Gibson Park knows there's no one in that back field now as Blair Kinghorn trying to rush back. That is a great kick. It's remained in field. Jack Dempsey's the one who has to eventually recycle. Scotland will have to go the length of the field and they won't be able to because Finlay Bealham, the ninja that snipes in for these rucks, has done it again. And now Ireland, maybe on one final charge as Callaghan charges it up. Scotland still within a losing bonus point. Will Ireland just take the win? There's not a lot else to gain from this game. They could just look to kick it off as they go out to Sam Prendergast. Just taking it into the line. They'll drop it back once again this time. It's Robbie Henshaw trying to find any sort of sniping way. I don't think either of them really know what their task is they want to do now. There's nothing left to gain points-wise. There's no bonus point try for them. Looking to get this ball just kicked off the park would surely be the better move for them. As James Lowe finally gets his hands on the ball right at the end of the game. James Gibson Park still looking to go that way. They get the kick over the top. Oh, it's not a great kick though. And it is caught by Grant Gilchrist, who manages to get his hands on the ball. Not a great exit clearance from Ireland just to seal out this game. And Scotland might have one more in them. They might have one more opportunity in this game. Ireland will be very, very disappointed with that. Great work at the breakdown once again. Tadhg picking this one up. Surely Ireland have just got to look to get this one off the park. As Sam Prendergast goes for yet another kick. It's not a great one yet again. Oh, but a good tackle being able to shuffle him into touch. And Ireland will come out the victors. Not a great portion of final play by Ireland there. Great game management to be able to win the match, but got to get that ball off. There was nothing left to take from this game. It will be a losing bonus point going the way of Scotland. But for Ireland, 4 points coming their way. They will keep in check with that France team out in the number 1 spot. 10 points to 7 is the final scoreline. What a great game by Tadhg today. Absolutely stepping up from his team. Penalty kicks, drop goals, tries, the lot. Superb game. If you enjoyed this one today, guys, remember to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos as they come out on the channel. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.